My first question is, do you guys believe in gender roles?
Yes.
I do.
You do?
I do.
Okay, unanimous?
Yes.
What about you, bro?
Of course, gender roles. There's a time and a place for all people, especially women. Yeah.
All right.
Oh, wow.
I mean, good point.
What does that mean?
You don't know what gender roles mean?
No, what
for
the time and
women.
place for all women.
Right, so earlier we talked about barefoot in the kitchen, right, stuff like that. But it's kind of like all the things that men don't want to do, right? I think a woman should do. For example, while I know how to cook, a woman, they should primarily be the ones cooking. What do y'all think? If I say something like that.
When you say primarily, like, what's that percentage?
95-5.
Oh, wow.
And that's high, right? But I wouldn't say that high, but
Yeah, 5 is high to be. Right. 97-3. All right, so what is the role of a woman and of a man then?
Provide.
For who?
what do you mean by provide?
Take care of home. You
What's
know?
that mean?
Like, as far as, like, go to work, pay bills, you know, make sure the wife is good, you know, the kids are good.
Oh, so that's the man's role.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So does he pay all the bills?
Mm-hmm.
All of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you work, like both of you guys work a 40-hour week schedule?
She can't mean that.
No.
Yeah, you don't mean that.
Do you
Oh,
work?
so you're stay at home.
Am I? No.
No, I'm saying
Oh,
with
yes.
what you're saying.
Yes,
He
absolutely.
paid all the bills, you're stay at home. I agree.
So
if she's a stay at home,
Oh, so you agree?
if she's a
And the
stay at
house is
home,
gonna be clean.
right?
The food is gonna be ready.
How
The
she's
kids are
going to
gonna be good.
contribute if she's not working?
No. Okay, so what about you?
No, I would prefer to work.
You prefer to work?
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
Okay. So you don't mind being barefoot in the kitchen?
I guess not. No.
What about
Pregnant.
barefoot and pregnant in the kitchen?
Pregnant. But
So this man go to work every day, bust his ass, slave, and die, and you can't even give him all the babies that he wants.
I guess not.
You got
So you're not woman enough to give birth to 17 children?
What the hell?
No,
Doesn't matter.
that's way too many.
How many? How many kids?
17.
But he got to do all this work and then provide for you, and you can't even give him 17 children.
17 kids.
That's ridiculous.
That's too many.
17?
That is ridiculous that you can't give the man 17 children if that's what he wants.
You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
Are you able
Do
to
he pay
provide for
17
all
bills?
7? Okay, as long as you're able to provide.
Yeah, I mean, so he's already providing and protecting, right? So he provides for everybody.
What's the income for 17 kids?
Right.
Something ridiculous.
17's a lot of providing.
Yeah.
Right, I didn't know if you knew that.
Yeah.
That's why
I
some
know
is
I
the
know
income.
that. I'm close to.
Yeah.
But but no, I'm saying if he's providing right, then don't bite off more than you can chew. But
So I don't have to say so to say no, I don't want more than.
Wait. What do you mean?
Such and
Why do you
such
think you
things.
get to say no?
That's what he said. He said if he's providing everything and he's
Right.
doing everything, I should be willing to give, like, have multiple
I
kids.
agree.
You do?
I do agree.
Uh-huh.
I don't know about 17.
Yeah. That's
So whose
So he
decision is it for the amount of kids? Like, is that a joint?
I think it's a joint thing,
Okay.
but I believe the man is the head, right? So, however,
y'all very nice. It's the man's decision, 100%.
No.
it's
No, it's
That's-
definitely a joint thing because the woman is
so
carrying.
I believe in that, right? So
Absolutely.
they should discuss it.
You're doing the light work.
Yeah. So
You are definitely doing the light work. She's
For-
carrying, or whoever is carrying.
well,
for
I'm
9
not
months.
even talking about that piece because of the caring piece. That's a God thing, right? We didn't make it that way. I'm saying so the discussion should be had, but the number of kids, I do believe that's up to the man.
Remember? It's up to the man.
The number of
That's
kids. is up to the
ridiculous.
man.
That's ridiculous.
Based off your pay?
No, that should be considered, but I'm not saying base the number of kids off of the pay. I'm saying the man should get to decide how many kids.
So
the
what
family
if?
has.
But the woman is the one who has to carry. What if?
Absolutely.
That had nothing to do
And
with
9
the
times out
man.
of
That's a
10,
guy
the
thing.
mom is who does most of the work.
But
anyway.
earlier you
Exactly.
said you are okay with that.
I'm saying, so
That's right.
I should be able to say
You
5
should be
kids is
okay
enough. That's
with,
what I can
or
handle.
take your butt to work, right?
I mean, I don't have a problem working. I'm just
earlier
saying,
you said you prefer.
I would prefer,
That's
but I
what-
have
so
no problem.
Your
working.
preference is not work, stay home, and do all these things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why are you against?
Having a bunch of kids
Or that's not it. Why are you against a man deciding how many kids you?
because I have to carry this kid.
She doing the bulk of the work.
Do you
No,
know
he
how
didn't help
dangerous
her
it
carry
is
the
to have a
But
kid?
he has to provide for that child for the rest of that child's life. So
But
that's
if he's making the money, that's easy.
no, because making
No,
money
if
is
you're
not easy.
no, I'm not saying that. If you're making the money, it's easy to provide for the kid. The woman is doing the bulk of the work, especially if she stay at home.
She chooses.
No, so the hard work is done in getting to a point where you can provide for those kids. That's
But
what
I think y'all missing it. Raising the
we're
kids.
missing
Yeah, y'all missing it.
Who's home with them kids?
The mom.
Her
That's
preference.
what I'm
Oh,
saying. That's a lot of
That's
kids.
crazy.
It's crazy to provide for 17 children and your big head ass.
Oh wow.
That's true. So
I mean,
I wouldn't have
touche.
17, but I
No, me neither, right? But I'm just saying, like,
No.
don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
My bad.
Yeah.
so yeah, I wouldn't necessarily shoot for 17, but
What's your number? What's a good number?
I don't mind. 17 is cool too.
Yep.
I got older kids now; they can help me.
My point.
What's your number?
My number is probably 3,
3.
maybe.
Sounds good.
Definitely not 17. But the premise is the same, right? The point is the same. And I think the man should get to decide that.
Right.
If nothing else, right? So if you two disagree, the man should have the final word with that.
Or
Okay.
or allow him a second wife.
Now here you go.
I'm fair.
Okay.
Okay, so what do y'all think about that?
I'm
That's a
not
good
doing
point.
that.
All right,
So it's just no, just
It's absolutely
immediately no.
off the table. I'm gone.
didn't we talk earlier? Y'all talked earlier about people in the.
So do you have a religion? What's your religion?
I'm Christian.
You're Christian.
The same.
Christian. So in that book that y'all read,
Oh Lord.
so in that book that y'all read, are the men monogamous in that book?
Do they have more than one wife? Is what you're saying, right?
Right.
Yeah.
No, don't do me.
She said, "Don't do me."
We just waiting on an answer. An answer.
No, they're not.
So basically, y'all Christian at certain times when it suits you.
You can call it what you want to call it. My husband
Well, no, I'm
is
asking.
only gonna be married to me. So
Oh, so you run.
you can
Oh, so you
bring
run
up
this.
all the religion you want.
So can she have another guy?
No, so y'all said y'all was Christian.
Yeah, we get that.
So I'm trying to base it off of y'all book.
Oh goodness.
So okay, I'll answer
It
that.
don't matter.
I'll answer that.
I'm against it.
The answer is no, you can't have another husband because it's not in the Bible. And you would be stoned to death at certain times for doing such. He would. And adultery has nothing to do with him dealing with another woman. Only you dealing with another man. So fuck the Bible and Christianity. Or
Here we go.
No, I'm asking. So these questions ain't fair?
They're too complicated.
Okay.
We talked about this
Oh, yeah,
already.
we
Don't
did
ask
discuss
complicated questions, right? Break it down. Third
So
grade.
basically, this is why men should make all the decisions because women
Yeah, it's too complicated.
don't make no goddamn sense.
Why don't y'all make sense?
Now, if I was to ask Dr. O these same questions, he would answer these questions, right?
Facts.
No problem. No, oh, let's take this part out the Bible. Let's take this part out. Nah, he wouldn't do that. This is why the man should make most of the decisions, especially when it comes to the household.
So you think?
Do y'all agree?
So do you think if you were married, like you should be able to have another wife or deal with another woman?
I think if that was my choice, yes, I should be able to do that.
So why get married?
Why not get married? Right? So
That was definitely what I was going to say.
the two aren't synonymous. Marriage. I can't have another wife. Right?
So would you prefer to wife? Would you prefer to have two wives?
Prefer to have two wives? No, it's a lot of trouble. Right? It's a lot of trouble. That doesn't mean that I'm against having two wives. Right? Okay. So that's a choice.
So basically,
So it's set in
So
stone.
I wouldn't judge another
want
person for having two wives,
Multiple
even if
wives.
that's not my
Like
preference.
you want more than one, right?
me personally,
Yes, you.
um,
I'm just trying to
I
figure
do
it out.
want a whole bunch of concubines, right? So I want like
Okay,
I
now
do
we
want
talking.
like a castle,
now we talking.
right? I do want a castle and my top bitch, right? So I want
Now we
her,
talking.
and then I want a whole bunch of concubines, right?
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was poetic.
So I already got. If I
You
won the
wrote
lotto, I did on the spot. So if I ever win the lotto, it's over. But go ahead.
No. All right. So serious question though. Why don't y'all respect the damn book that y'all claim that
Oh
y'all
my
believe in?
God.
An answer would suffice.
It's the thing. So it's a statement that has a little squiggly line thing.
That right underneath it. It's like a question.
Yeah,
Yeah, y'all annoying.
Damn. Okay.
All right. That's not.
All right.
That's mean and rude and disrespectful.
Trying
With love and
to
respect.
communicate.
Right. What are some standards?
I'm still like an answer. Okay.
And I was moving the subject because I don't know if
Okay.
they. I don't
Yeah,
know
we're
if
not
they
answering.
I don't know if they.
Okay. So basically, if women don't like the truth, then they just stay away from it. Fuck it. Leave it alone.
You gotta ask them.
Oh, I don't think they're gonna answer. So Letitia, if women don't like something that's true, do y'all just avoid it?
No.
No. Like we already said we're against it. Like that wouldn't be something that I'm going for. Like period.
Okay, cool. So why don't you guys practice like what's in the Bible? I'll come back to that question because that's so like the question I'm asking that I just asked, like it's
Because everything that's in the Bible, that's why you repent and all of that stuff. You don't follow the Bible to the T. You don't follow the Bible to the T. You don't.
Okay,
And
so you follow
the
Satan.
Bible is showing you that everybody is not on a straight and narrow.
Right, because they don't follow scripture.
Oh my God.
Right? No.
Well, we don't follow scripture. We follow scripture, some scripture more than the others.
Right.
We talked about it.
Okay, next question.
Okay.
Thank you.
So, with the way that women are, shouldn't men make all the decisions in the
With the
relationship?
way that women are, what is that?
Like
Starts with D.
the D word. I can't really think of what it is.
Delusion?
Oh, that's a good one.
Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Yeah, let's just use that one. Shouldn't a man make most of the decisions, especially the important ones?
Yeah,
It depends. The situation.
Okay, give me an example, please.
I was just saying, like, it depends on the situation. Like how we talking about how the man should be able to say how many children they should have. Like, it just depends. I feel like that's not what a woman, like a man should do.
What should a man do? Go to work, slave, and provide and protect, willing to die for you, but you won't even give him the kids he wants. If somebody disrespect you in public, let's say me and you together, somebody disrespect you in public, do I let it go?
I would hope not.
So risk my precious life for you, but when it comes to me wanting X, Y, Z, no, nigga, fuck you, and that's just the final answer. But if we get into it out here and they get violent, you better die.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Right.
You just took a left.
I took it left?
Yes.
Oh, because I thought it was provide and protect. So if I protect you, like if I kick some ass, don't I gotta take some ass there to kick some?
Hey, whoa.
Pause. What they say? Pause.
All right. Pause.
Say that again.
Don't I have to show up to kick some ass?
Yeah,
Right.
All right. So somebody threatens your life with a gun. I'm there. What do I do? I get in front of you
Yeah.
so I can die.
Because you got to take care of those 17 kids.
Hello.
No, she won't give me. Remember?
That's true. No, they don't stand in front of you.
So shouldn't it be situational too? Like I may die for you. Right, like I may die for you depending on the situation.
She used that word.
I mean that's fair. Like all right, so the situation is well, I don't like how you spoke to dude myself. So if you gotta die, you gotta die. Should I die for that? I don't believe in that.
Disrespect. Disobedience.
He slapped the taste out your mouth. So you want me to go fight the man? But I don't agree with that. I don't like
What you
fighting.
should do, though, is if he slaps her, you go ask him, what did she do? Like, let's talk about this.
I am a victim blamer too. No, I really am. Like, she had to do something.
What was your answer to this question?
Oh, about what? What? The man. What?
Well, I forgot the question at this point.
But what?
Because they don't answer none of the questions. So I don't know what to say. What's your favorite football team?
So, all right. Should the man make all the decisions? She said it's situational. What's your answer?
No, I think it should be a joint venture.
For everything.
No, not for everything.
Okay, so it's situational.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I just actually said. Oh, don't worry about it. All right, so
Yeah, I think it should be, but primarily, like, I'm okay with the man making the decisions. But the baby thing, I think.
is that the only that you can think of at the moment? That's the only situation where the man should make the decision.
Yeah, because I got a lot to do with that. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. She don't believe in that, by the way. She thinks there's way more categories that a man should make the decision, right?
Timothy 2, verse 11.
What's something else that you think it should
I didn't say that. He was just.
You said situation.
But I'm saying, like, that's mainly what I was talking about was the kids.
Oh, just the kid thing. So no other thing.
Y'all
So you
have to say-
Well,
both agree.
if you say something, maybe I could say that too.
Oh,
But
and the
that's-
wife, the extra wife, the child. You know.
But I'm saying, all right, so I'm busting my ass every day, slaving, trying to get it, not just ahead, but flourish in life to give you a better life and all the kids, right? And you don't want to give me the kids I want, and that's my legacy.
Yeah.
So I can't take another wife, especially if it's the Christian way to do things.
And if you don't want 17 kids, and let's say he wants 17, you don't want to give him 17.
Does she have help at home, like with the
That's what I'm
17
saying.
kids?
I don't
Well,
think
see, the
y'all
second wife would
understand
definitely help.
that. Oh, no. Yeah, you lost me. Mm-mm.
A nanny or something?
She could be a nanny. I'm actually into that type of shit, so if she wants to be a nanny as well,
It don't matter what her name is.
preferably one from Venezuela. It don't matter if we being specific.
Yeah, it don't
Wow.
matter what her name
But no, I'm saying that's his legacy. Like that's his legacy. I want 17 kids. That's what I want. You won't give them to me, even though you'll have me die for
That's
you.
a lot on a woman's body.
Understood.
It's like-
Understood.
We could
And I
possibly
agree.
die when we are giving birth to children.
Well, that's fair because if I protect you, I could possibly die too.
That's true.
No.
That's true.
Yeah.
You
So,
think you bulletproof?
so I was locked up for a homicide before, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm on the murder floor, right? That's what they call it. Everybody on my floor is locked up for homicides. Most of them homicides occurred for what reason?
Check.
What y'all think?
I don't think it was protecting a woman.
It's absolutely, positively, 1,000,000% about a woman. Most homicides happen behind women.
Y'all are crazy.
What do y'all think? Y'all think street niggas really kill each other over drugs and money? It happens,
yeah.
but rarely. Most of the time, you might owe me some money, but you also hit my bitch. Now that's the real problem. That's really why I'm a smoker. I can get this money back. I'm out here getting money. Like you hit my girl. So boom, I got the perfect excuse. Nigga owe me $12 all for this head.
$12.
I promise you. I promise you, the majority of how even the famous people we know about, generational wars get started behind women.
Yeah.
Like
Aquarius.
Name one. Nipsey Hussle.
Wow.
If the female wasn't involved, he probably wouldn't have got killed. King Von. You know what I mean? FBG Duck. All these people, like, they wouldn't have got killed if the female wasn't involved.
Nigga.
Enough.
Went to college and they played her.
Yeah.
She said,
Enough. But no,
And he
so
stayed just recording. Lord have mercy.
boy. So no, but I'm saying, so y'all really telling me that that's not fair. This is a man's legacy. Guess what? A man puts his mission and legacy even before you. You put nothing before your man, right or wrong. Hello?
Silence equal agreement. Silence is agreement. Keep going.
Well, I guess this should be talked about before you get married, right? So hopefully them together.
Right, so let's talk about it now. Right?
But the person I married would have to know I'm not having that many kids.
We got that, right? So, but is it not fair to let him take another wife now? Because this is his legacy.
No, so I'm against that. So
right, so find somebody
So then
who's-
if that's the case, I'm not the one for you. So
All right. So here's another question.
Yeah.
Here's another question. You want a man to provide, protect, right? Mm-hmm. And not just, and provide doesn't mean like a shack somewhere, right? You want to live comfortably, right? Mm-hmm. Like, and some fat shit, right? You want to be like that or even better, right? Mm-hmm. All right. What the hell is you going to give him to deserve all that? He can't have the amount of kids he wants. He can't take another wife. What the hell can he do? Why
I'm just not the one for him.
Understood. But the one that does do all of those things, what do you have for him? Why would he come to you?
What value do you bring?
Right.
And what value do you bring?
Oh, you haven't thought about that. It's just like whatever he brings, that's what you interested in. Not what he wants. Because certain type of men want certain types of things.
All right.
So you want that man. That man has all the options in the world.
So your value in a woman is her saying, yes, honey, yes, honey, yes, honey, yes, honey, yes, honey.
Cooperation is really high on the list for all men too, even the ones that don't admit it. I'd rather you be cooperative than pretty. Because if not, then we just arguing. That's stressful. Right?
It is.
We deal with enough stress out in the world. So the question was, what do you do for him to bring all of that to you?
Maybe you ought to text it to him.
Yeah. Got the pen. We write it on the side of your hand. No, but
So I'm confused. What do y'all want in a woman? What would you want in that woman? Just somebody to say yes to all your commands?
you know you're my homie, right, Tisha? So the question was, what do you provide? What do you bring to the table for such a man?
Well, I wouldn't be no stay-home wife, so I would be bringing to the table just as much as he's bringing to the table.
No, okay. So, but your value is not in the money that you bring in. He don't even really care about that. Oh, am I tripping?
What do you value in a man? How about let's ask it a different way.
Because that's like the fifth question.
No, don't worry about it. I understand. So you've been asking a whole bunch of complicated questions.
Okay.
Like what value,
I'm so sick of you.
right? So your questions have about 8 or 9 words. In it.
Okay.
Too many.
Okay.
Too
Mike,
many.
stop playing.
Right? What do you value in a man? And the value can be, It's your values. What do you value in a man? Or better yet, what do you
Work ethic.
Okay.
The same. Yeah.
Communication. Loyalty.
I don't know many that are, but okay.
You're offending him. Stop it.
Nah, this is just something I wanted to say, but I'm gonna let.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna let
Being
y'all-
transparent. Family oriented. What else?
Okay. What about you? What do you want from a man or value in a man?
He has to work very hard. You know, provide.
Work very hard.
Yes, and like he needs to, you know,
I know.
be out there working.
Grinding.
Okay. Outside of the house, you're talking about. Or it could be in the house.
That too.
Bringing money in. Is what
Yes,
you're saying.
bringing
Okay,
money
got
in.
it.
Okay.
Bringing money in. What else?
Like she said, communication.
Like he's not a mute.
No, because a lot of times men don't.
I try to hold in. So it's part of communication, answering questions.
You okay?
You talk about effective communication
Yes.
or just the ability to speak?
No, effect.
Effective communication.
So okay.
Go
So
ahead. Go ahead. What else? Anything else?
Those two high on my list.
Okay, so
Because men-
now,
ain't that a bitch?
right? So communication and effective communication is like a two-way thing, right? So if I say something, you say something. If I ask a question, you answer a question. If you ask a question, I answer a question. Now at this table, we've been having a hard time.
All right.
We've been having a hard time meeting that need, right? So we can. I don't know if communication is important for both of y'all as you think, right? Or at least you're bad at it. So let's set that aside for a second. So you told us what do you value from a man and what you want from a man. What do you as women bring to a man?
The same thing.
Can't be. Because
Why?
because she said she wants a man that go out there and grind. She doesn't want to do that. So she's not bringing that to me. She's not bringing that to a man. Those are her words, right? So she's not bringing that to me. So it can't be the same thing.
Okay, I can speak for me. The same thing.
Please. What's the same thing?
Everything I said I want in a man.
You're bringing those things.
Yes.
Okay, so what if I don't want those things or I don't need those things or a man don't value the same thing as you or a woman?
Okay, so what would you need?
No, I was asking you, right? So what do you bring? So you told me what you bring, which is the exact same thing. What do you
as a
bring?
man, you bring the exact same things as a man.
Everything that I just said, yeah.
So that's how you end up at the dick factory.
At the sex museum, the dildo contest? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
The dildo
Yeah,
contest?
that's how you end up at the
Yeah.
dick factory. Like you and your man are bringing the same things.
Everything I just said, yes.
That's what I'm saying. So you want a dude that wants to date a dude, basically.
Everything I said had no gender to it. What did I say that had a gender to it?
Calm down. I don't know.
Please don't stab me.
Calm down.
What did I say that had a gender to it?
Okay, now I see what you mean. Yeah, okay. she had me for a while. Okay. No, so if you bring the same things as a man, the problem is he's already a man, right? So he don't need none of that shit.
So what? Okay, so what do you guys need?
Usually the opposite. So if you want, so you want him to go out into the world and be assertive and productive, right? Mm-hmm. He wants you to be
Productive, I hope.
producing the babies, but also he wants you to be not so assertive. He wants you to be more obedient, cooperative. Let's say cooperative because you look like
Yeah, obedient. That
you
don't
just
sit
don't
right
like
with me.
that. It's all in the
That don't sit
Bible,
right with me.
all through the Bible, yeah, all through that motherfucker, yeah. Yeah, so fuck the Bible. All right,
She
so we're gonna
don't
do
like
Bible.
that word or any word that sound like it.
Okay, cool.
Don't
cool,
do
cool.
that.
So no biblical words. You know what I mean? Do y'all pray?
What value did you bring to a man? I can say it a different way.
You said what?
I can say it a different way. It's too much. Why you laugh?
I mean,
I don't know what you mean.
See what I'm saying?
What was she the one that said communication?
Yeah, she's one of them. Yeah.
okay, y'all are annoying. Let's see.
You want some water yet?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I get on my nerves though.
Ask a question.
Aquarius.
Women.
Oh, even better.
Wait, but I asked, what do you want the woman to know?
Say it again.
Loyalty. That's
big.
number one. That's a big thing.
What the fuck is loyalty?
Oh my god.
No, what is it?
Let her. Go ahead. Good question, but finish.
Loyalty for men and women are two different things.
We'll come back to it.
Yeah, I
Go
know.
ahead. We're gonna come back to it.
Multiple.
You said loyalty and what else?
Um,
Are you shy?
I am, but y'all are getting on my nerves.
She said, yeah.
By trying to do the exact same thing that you said you value, which is communication. That's
Damn. I think that did just happen.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It did.
Deserved that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. You ain't got to answer.
Thank you.
So
She's fine. So, all right, so fuck the communication piece.
Yeah. So she said it was high.
So,
both
two.
two.
Okay, so
Two.
that's
But
Two things.
between, I mean, okay.
all right, so it's fair to say y'all lied about the communication.
Okay.
No?
You can say what you want.
No, we don't want to say what we want. We want you to say what you want.
That's why we ask questions.
It's okay.
Because we don't want to just say what we want. We want to know what you think.
what are you guys looking for in a woman? Like, what would you want a woman to bring to the table?
Me? You asking me?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Obedience. High on
What
the
does
list.
that look like?
You do what I tell you to do. When I tell you to do it. If I tell you to jump, you ask me for a trampoline.
Oh, wow.
No, you don't really want that, right?
Of course I do. Because I got to protect you. I can't protect nothing I don't have authority over. How can I protect you? If I tell you don't go outside, you go outside, and something happened to you, what can I do about it? I didn't even know you was outside. I told you not to go.
You said he told you not to go.
I commanded you not to go outside. You disobeyed my command.
Yeah.
Blatantly.
Price for disobedience.
That's why you want a lot of kids, because you want to tell them what to do. You do that with your kids.
No.
You do that with your kids.
No, I got
You do
something right
that with your kids.
there. No, I got something right there. And definitely ask my daughters. Because I definitely don't do that with them.
Okay, finish. So you said.
So cooperation is high on the list. And it's real simple. Just be feminine. And if you're feminine enough, then when I'm acting a certain way, you'll love on me and not yap at me, right? Don't disrespect me, right? Like don't yell at me, don't call me out my name, all that type of stuff. That's out.
And vice versa, right? You're not gonna do it to her.
It's not about. It's not. Okay. Let's stick to
He said, can you rephrase your question? I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm about to take y'all approach. Y'all annoying me. But no, I mean, no. Typically, no. But if I go off the deep end because I'm a man and I deal with a lot of pressure, right? A whole lot of pressure, and there's always threats of violence to me because I'm a man. So anytime I go outside and I'm around other men, there's a threat of violence. And my well-being is in jeopardy every time I walk outside. So the pressure could build up, and I could,
Take
be
it out
a
on
little bit
your
over
woman?
aggressive. I like to take it out on men personally, but at the same time, can a woman catch some of my wrath? Yeah, but is it going to be severe? No.
And what is she supposed to do? Just take it.
No. She could correct me, but the way to correct me is with love, though. You don't try to match my energy.
Okay.
Because psychologically, I'm gonna say, oh, is this a man in front of me? I'll punch you in your fucking mouth talking to me like that, right? But
I don't know about that, but I
no,
agree
I'm
with you
saying
up to a
like,
certain point.
but
She's like,
if you correct me in a loving way,
yeah,
I got
it's
you.
gonna
I
humble me
understand.
fast.
Right.
Like this
I
is my
understand.
woman. I'm tripping.
yeah.
Right.
I'm sorry, baby. You know what I mean? Then that's Yeah, you probably get pregnant.
Add to that 17.
You know what I mean? Make it 18. You know.
And you?
I wasn't paying attention to you. So what's the question? No, that's what they do, right? Isn't that what y'all do? Right? We ask questions. You space out.
What do you want in a woman? What are you looking for in a woman? What do you want her to bring to the table?
All right, so open mind, right? Where understanding that we don't have to think the same. There are multiple ways to get to an answer, right? So just because I don't see it the same way you do doesn't mean that I'm wrong. Understanding that I can hear what you're saying and completely disagree with what you're saying, but that still be okay, right? So that word y'all use, communication, but I actually mean it.
Oh my God.
Right? So that's
Touche.
So that's all under the umbrella of communication.
yes.
Uh-huh.
So no, that's not under the umbrella of communication, right? So
Listening.
you said
You
open-mindedness is on the umbrella?
okay.
No, that's
Okay.
not on there. Right.
The
So-
last few things you said. Okay.
So effective communication, right? So that's extremely important. The critical thinking, I'm all about that. If you can't think critically, you don't have a good chance with me. You just don't. So you got to be able to think abstract and think critically. Let's see. It got to be feminine, right? I can't. You take off your shirt and like, hey, what you want to do? And like, I want to go to the gym now. Your shoulders, right? It can't be like that. And then someone who is, or a woman who fits the gender role, right? So I'm a big believer in I'm a big believer in gender roles. So there's a man has his duty, a woman has her duties.
I know we kind of touched on that, but
Yeah.
what is that? What is that for you?
Gender roles?
Yeah.
So I, as a man, I have certain things, certain duties.
Yeah, what are they?
Oh, okay. So protector, a hunter, a provider, a mentor, a counselor, a lawyer, a coach. It's a lot of things. So where I'm placed in authority and command over these things, right? So ultimately, I am the head, right? So that's the man's role versus a woman. She is the follower. She's the backbone, right? She's the backbone, but she's almost like my lieutenant, right? So she's in step with me, but so she listens, she hears, she understands, she loves, she cares, I wouldn't say obey. I like the word, right? I like the word, but I want to avoid. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid saying obey, although it applies. It applies, right? So what is it? Love, honor, or obey? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah, it's part of it. I didn't
well,
make
fuck that.
Yeah. Right. So yeah. So and what else you have to bring? I don't know. Like this whole not tonight. My head hurt. I can't have.
Oh, shit.
Seriously?
Yeah, if you reject me, I'm going to reject the rest of the relationship.
So she,
I don't play like that.
wait, are you serious? If she have a headache, she still gotta say yes?
No. So I'm saying that because I've heard some women do that.
Like they fake it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It never happened to me, but
Yeah. So,
I heard about it. Sounds horrendous. Like,
It-
because I could be doing other things. Like, so why would you tell me no? All right, so you don't want to give me no? Don't be selfish. Somebody else do want to give me some.
So no matter what she's going through, she always have to be available to you.
No,
No, that's not.
Okay.
What I said.
So we say like the faking,
Okay.
right? So like, oh, not tonight. I got a headache. You either cheating or you just not attracted to me or some weird shit, right?
I don't see why she would play those games. Like,
Well, a lot of women do.
Many do.
Yeah.
Many do. Many play those games, and I've been with women who just in girls' night out and stuff like that, and talk about, oh yeah, my husband wanted to do this, my boyfriend wanted to do it, I told him no, blah blah blah. And no, he made me mad and all that. No, that's what I'm talking about. I don't have time for it because I've been known to create stalkers, right? I don't like you gotta be able to understand that. Hey, it's not my fault if you fall in love. Right, so I need someone to understand that.
100%.
How did I get there from
That's
gender
possible.
roles? I think that's it. as far as
I think that's in the Bible too.
So, would you prefer your woman to work or stay home?
Work. I prefer mine because I have a very lavish type of mentality as far as traveling and stuff like that, and it's better with two.
Yeah.
But if she did stay home, that's fine. But if it's a preference, hey, you want to go to work or stay home, as long as she wants to work.
Does she have more say so if she works? Like nothing changes if she works or not.
What do you mean more say? She has little say so. What do you mean?
Like
More than
on
the
decisions, like can she come to you with like if you guys are talking about something, do she just have to follow you? Like does her having a job
Her having a job does not change authority.
anything?
It doesn't change authority, right?
Okay.
So she has no more right or less rights working
Okay.
and not working.
Okay.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I prefer mine not to work though. But I get.
Why is that?
Oh, because she gotta.
Watch all them
You gotta
kids.
take those
She
17
got
kids.
It's the kids, and then plus the way I do things, I always need help. Right, I never worked a job before, 9 to 5. Right, so
Okay.
you can help me if that's the case. Right.
Okay.
And I need you. You know, at my beck and call, I might need you.
Okay.
And so if I tell you in the middle of the night, jump up and do something, I need you to go ahead and do that. Not, I got
Work
work
related,
anymore.
like something with your
Anything
business.
related. Anything I'm interested in.
Like something with your business?
Possibly. Sometimes not. And sometimes I do it just as a tester. They run a
And y'all have
7-Eleven
17 kids. What?
I test people though. Like, don't you want to know for sure?
I would fail, honey. I would
So
fail
then who's
every
at home with the
time.
kids? While you're out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's at home with the kids. And
You want her to
said
say all 17
go right
with
to
her?
the 7-Eleven?
No, because I would be there for that.
No, he said like in the middle
Or,
of the night, so-
or we could fix this whole situation
second wife.
by having a second wife.
Yeah. I mean, somebody will like it.
Listen, as long as I can hit the 90, then we can do the 90.
Okay.
And I'd be, treat her good. I don't want to just hit her. Buy her things.
You're not talking about punching her in the face, by
No. Punching that dick in her. I'm half joking. I do test people like that.
You would ask a woman to do that in the middle of the night?
Yeah. I test
And then
people.
once she say, okay, babe, I'm going, you're going to say, okay, I'm playing. Or you really want her to
At
go?
that point, I might as well just get whatever I get from 7-Eleven. Ain't no sense in wasting no time like that.
Take a Slim Jim.
I respect
You-
you for crying
you
out loud.
say-
What you think I'm a monster?
You said in the middle of the night. It's all
Absolutely.
kind of dangerous out there. You sending your woman out there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Uh-uh.
I mean, especially if it's the same girl that wants me to die for her but won't give me the kids I want. Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
only fair, though.
Yeah,
That's only fair.
why not put her life in danger as well?
Yeah, that's only
So it's
fair.
fair.
That's only fair.
You know what I mean? What you gonna do? Die a little bit?
Y'all don't like the word obedient. What is wrong with that word? What's wrong with the word obedient? In terms of relationship.
I would say I don't mind it.
I thought you.
As far as like my man, except for the kids part. That I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Oh,
I
you're
just-
obedient up until a certain.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh,
The
okay. So you're
kids is
just
a lot,
obedient. Okay.
but I mean,
Yeah, 'cause you're either obedient or not, right? Because if something can make you
I'm cool with everything but the kids. 17 kids is a lot. If that's what
So if I tell you I want you to jump up in the air and stay there, would you do it?
Mm-hmm.
You would?
Yeah.
If I
If I could, I would. Yeah.
So if I told you I want to take a second wife?
No.
Or
Okay, you're right.
Okay, so you disobedient.
I'm disobedient.
Okay.
Yeah, right. My bad.
Because
I
listen,
already knew that.
But based on what you know, not necessarily just for you, but what's wrong? Why do women have a hard time being obedient?
Well, it depends on being obedient for what is it for? Like
your man.
in every aspect, though.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's saying she don't have a voice.
No,
She can speak.
no, she can definitely talk.
Yeah, but you're not listening. 'Cause
No, I'm listening.
you're listening, but you're not taking heed. You're not. You're
Okay,
not
all right.
going
So
with.
this brings up a good point that I have. Just because a man, or just because I don't change my viewpoint, don't mean I didn't hear you. Change agreement doesn't mean change.
Right. So,
You agree with me,
Like, so I hear you and I agree with you. I'm just still not changing.
even though you agree with
Yeah,
me.
I can agree. Like, hey, I agree that I'm being unfair, right?
So why
Oh, I
wouldn't you
agree.
change if you think you're being unfair?
Because I'm still the man. I still say so, right? So,
What's the point of that?
live for you to be obedient. What do you mean? Right?
so like, all right. So if you in the army, right, and you on the battlefield, and one person is best at leading this army, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would you try to take his place so y'all could die?
I wouldn't.
Right. So he's going to be the authoritative figure because he's better at it.
But if he agrees based on what he said, if he agrees with something that I said, why wouldn't we go that route?
Because it's my choice not to. I'm still in charge. I'm still the authority. Hey, you can make sense. I just don't want to do that. I agree with you. This could work. I'm just not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
So you feel like whatever you said will work better? That's why you're not?
It could work better, but even if I thought it was going to be worse, I'm still making a decision.
And that's just to say I made the decision?
Yeah, so now all the dialogue back and forth is no longer about what's best or worst. Now it's about I'm going to show you I'm still in charge. I'm going to show you I'm
Why
still
would you take that stance?
because you're going back and forth and you should have just listened to me from the jump. Right?
Man has a point.
Yeah. So after all the back and forth, like, all right, fuck that, bump it. I don't even care about that anymore. We're still going to do this. And why not? Right?
Because you shouldn't have been mouthing off from jump.
Right? Because
Why you said mouthing off? If I'm saying, babe, I think we should do it like this. How's that mouthing off?
Okay, good point. Right? Good point. I don't want to do that. We're going to do it like this. Then right. So then you ask why. now my authority is being questioned. Right? That's what women like to do. Hey, why this and why that? I don't have time for that. Now we're just wasting time, and I can't do that.
Right.
Why not? Like, why
Again,
wouldn't you want her to understand?
Do you understand the different levels of clouds?
No.
But you accept that clouds exist.
Right.
Same thing. You don't have to understand to accept anything. You want to understand, but you don't have to understand to accept anything. Right?
Okay.
You don't understand how the clouds work, but you accept that the bitches are there. Right? It's the same thing. It's not that I don't want you to understand. This was what earlier I was talking about critical thinking. If you don't understand, it sucks. Maybe I'll help you get there, but there's a time and place for it. The time is not to question me. That's not when you learn about something. Now, it's my choice to help you get there, or if I want you to understand it and stop, help you understand and get there. But if I don't, you still must comply. You still must cooperate. You still must obey.
If we have time for you to explain to me?
It's not about a time thing. It's about a choice, a decision. Do I feel like helping you understand at that moment? So your obedience or your compliance isn't contingent on you understanding, because then the world is just based on your understanding, and the world is much bigger than your level of understanding.
No, maybe you're explaining it to me.
Maybe I don't feel like it, or maybe I think you should already know, and even if you don't, it's still my choice to say, hey, I'm going to stop, help
No,
you
because
understand, and
we're
then
doing
make,
your-
and we're still gonna do what I want to do anyway.
We're doing it your way,
Yeah.
so you saying I should understand, but
should.
my way you agree with.
I
but
can
we're
agree.
doing it your way, so make me understand why we should.
I don't have to. That's not my job. It's your job to listen, not my job to convince you or to help you understand. That's not my job, right? So this is where critical thinking comes in. If you can't understand and I choose to help you understand, that's my choice to help you. But I'm saying we're going to do it my way if I choose to help you understand or don't choose. What can't happen is a whole bunch of, like you said, mouthing off. That can't happen.
That was beautiful.
All right.
I think we're going to wrap it.
Love and respect.
Yeah, love and respect.
You will have nothing but love.
Dr. O and bro. Ladies, y'all been defeated.
Yeah.
Horrible.
You can start.
With love and respect.
You can start.